Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by. It's Mary with Sayre Seer. This is your daily tarot for all signs for August 13th, 2019. If you need a reading or would like to check out my cool jewelry, it is in the description box. Also, there's a link for the daily tarots and there's a link for the weekly tarots by sign, by zodiac sign. Alright, so I pulled this card, and I didn't do it on camera because this is a new deck. It's the Enchanted map, and I don't know all of these yet, and I want to make sure that I give you the appropriate information from the card, and not just all intuitive, because sometimes there's additional information that's really important. So this one's about education. It's number 35, which is an 8. So it talks about that there might be some new things that you want to learn, and this is a good time for that. But you may not know where to look or what school to go to or who to talk to, and sometimes the lessons, universe, God, our higher power, higher self, sends us lessons in unusual ways, okay? Like the School of Hard Knocks. I'm kidding, but I'm not. So sometimes if we don't understand what's going on in our life, maybe we should ask what we should think about. We shouldn't, you don't have to do anything, but it helps me if I ask, what am I not seeing? What should I be learning in this? Especially if it's a reoccurring theme, okay? All right. So, let's get started. I'm not even going to really pull on that because this speaks for itself. In fact, I'm going to put this over here for now. That's just extra information. Let's see what happens here. The Two of Cups reverse. Some people say it's like the soulmate card or twin flame kind of thing. Reverse means there may be an infidelity. There may be a choice that needs to be made. Maybe there was a choice that wasn't. Maybe somebody's thinking about a choice that was already made. Nine of Wands reverse. Movement. This is movement. Moving away from something that you're no longer inspired about. Where if it was this way, it'd be moving towards. This way, it's probably moving away from. Next card. Okay. Here we go. Six of Wands reversed. So when it's reversed, there's no victory in this part of what's going on right now in this situation. There's no victory. It's like you didn't get what you meant, what you thought you would get out of this. We have the Seven of Swords. This is, it's deceit. It's really negative. It's like, if this is happening right now, warning's like, go now and check. Go now. Don't wait. If you suspect something, go now. It's urgent, okay? Well, okay. Just moving along. Let's talk about the Two of Cups here, okay? Okay. Queen of Cups reversed. Just going to keep going. The Fool reversed. Keep going. High Priestess. Nine of Wands reversed. Five of Wands reversed. Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords reversed. Six of Wands. King of Swords. Five of Swords. The Hanging Man. Seven of Swords reversed. Six of Swords. A lot of swords. Whew. Magician. Page of Cups reversed. Wow. The lesson. Okay. All right, so this feels like that this was done to you, okay? Okay, so we're going to do it this way. This is your story, but it could be reversed, and so the roles could be switched, and it could resonate all or in part. Here we go. Two of Cups. So there was this there was this relationship that was close at one time. You may have thought you really had a future with somebody, right? But somebody like stopped being nurturing, loving, giving. Could represent somebody, but we'll see. Okay? Could be a water sign. Fool. Now, somebody didn't want to take a risk, but they don't want to be a fool again, which is almost the same thing. They don't want to take a risk. Then we have the High Priestess. This is about secrets, but for me, as a reader, this is about intuition and feeling like something's up. Feeling like somebody's not on the up and up. This is about deception too, you know, making it's like deception, infidelity. So then we have the Nine of Wands. Five of Wands reversed. So we have the Nine of Wands. So moving away from something, but also Five of Wands reversed is hearing stuff that may not be true, gossip that may not be true, misinformation is being fed to somebody. Nine of Cups, about maybe this person that you were with was lying to you about how much they loved you because they were your wish. Sorry. And they really, really betrayed you. Really betrayed you. But you're healing, you know, because this is upside down. The swords are falling back out, you know. But this is brutal. Brutal. So there was no victory here. Not even close. Not even close. Now you could be an air sign, or it can be the energy of knowing the truth and powering up, you know, like finding your strength to be like, I know the truth, and you know what I mean? But it was like kind of discovered maybe through your intuition. This don't make sense. This has got to mean this. And getting a vibe from this person pulling back from you. Now the king, this energy, the King of Swords, is somebody that's kind of noble. Have a presence. They're educated. They're intellectual. And they tell the truth. They stand in the truth. And they don't like to argue. No. They don't mess with it. Five of Swords. And this is the thing. I'm not fighting. I'm not battling this. You know, somebody wanted to battle. I was like, I'm walking away while I still have some integrity. You walked away while you still had integrity. You weren't fighting it. Because obviously you needed... The hangman is somebody that's sitting back until it helped you to get a new perspective on the whole thing. What the heck? You had to. That was part of the lesson. It's like a forced lesson because it's so painful, right? Seeing how negative. And negative and intentional it was. That's the thing that's unnerving, right? And getting the heck out of Dodge, going somewhere else, or having the person leave so you have peace. Getting to safety. Emotionally, could be physically, but Magician. Now, you know you can get something better, that this is not the life you want, and it's time to create the life you want, right? That's what the lesson was about. It's creating the life you want. Not accepting anything less than real love. This is an offer of love, like this. This is not an offer of love. Make sure that you get what you know that you deserve. Because you leveled up to the King of Swords now. There'll be no more of that. No more of that. No more nonsense. No more measly upside down offers of love. Or whatever that was. This is probably, this is probably not a fast thing. That this took some time. The lesson took some time. So now that you went through this, do you have like something mapped out how you're going to get there? Depends on how long that's been, but because we show you healing from it, it looks like it might have been a little while. Enough for you to see your part in it, right? That what you're accepting, but you're not responsible for other people's actions, of course, but for the choosing of that person. Thinking they were something else, right? It's kind of like an assumption thing, almost, that they think like you do, right? This is a art through the eye of the soul oracle. So, because the lesson has been completed, this is you get to step over the threshold and through a new door. Yeah. The good news is you learned what you were supposed to learn, and that was your value. How incredibly loved and valuable you are. One more. Let's get some information from the ancestors. and angels. Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. The fox is really adaptable and cunning. And if you're coming up as this King of Swords, you're cunning, you're smart. Time for a plan, a new plan, a fun plan. You know, foxes are so cute, but they're really smart. So, this is the time for you to dream. Dream and release as much as you can so you don't carry it forward. Your new life, your new plan, your new journey. My thoughts are with you. Take care.